Hi, today we're going to talk about Jackery power stations, portable power stations at that. Now, I've been a Jackery owner for a while now. First one I ever purchased was this one, the 500. This is the Jackery 300. And this is the Jackery 160. We're going to focus on this one today. The Jack in the middle. Not Big Jack or Jack Jr., but this guy. Alright, as you can see, this Jackery 300 is now fully charged. Thanks to the sun. And of course this setup. As I was saying, I like to use the Jackeries that I have to power a whole lot of battery operated tools that I have, and I love to try to top these all off with solar panels. Jackery does make their own solar panels as well. It might even be a better fit, but I've had this portable one for a long time, and that's the one I'm using right now. Okay, so the Jackery 300 is now completely topped up. You can check that out by pressing display. And there you go. What do you do with it? I'm going to show you some things that I do. I'm really big on green technology and renewable energy. I've got 2 electric cars. I've got an electric bicycle. And of course these Jackeries help make it too. I like to look at these Jackeries as like harvesters of energy from the sun. And then I use it to charge batteries, all kinds of batteries. And I just feel good knowing that a lot of these appliances I use that run on batteries are powered from the sun. So I'll get a little setup here in just a moment, and I'll show you just what I sometimes do. For an example today, I've got some rigid tools that are certainly battery operated, 18 volt. And I've got a lawnmower that's electric. It's Black & Decker. So I'm going to throw some batteries in these chargers, and we're going to plug them into the Jackery. There we go. The chargers are plugged in. It's really nice to have 2 outlets, as you can see, just to have more options. Okay, we're going to put a battery. Let's see. Put battery number 1 right here. And it does tell you, another nice thing is that as you start drawing from the battery, it tells you what the output is in watts. If I had that solar panel again, and we weren't at 100%, it would show you what the input wattage is from the solar panels. You can also plug this into a wall outlet. You can plug it into your car with a cigarette lighter extension that actually comes with this Jackery. Finally got it. Here's 2 different kinds of batteries that are being charged from the Jackery, which was charged from the power of the sun. It's pulling 18 watts right now. That's not much at all. If you think about a light bulb, not a whole lot of pull, but these batteries are also, yeah, they're topped up nicely. So when I use these rigid power tools, when I use my electric mower, the Black & Decker, I feel good knowing that they are working thanks to sun power, which is stored right here on this Jackery. So I just took out the cigarette adapter that comes with the Jackery. I'm going to hook this up, and just for another scenario, let's say you're charging your batteries and you have another portable lithium generator like Jack Jr., which I lovingly refer to, and it needs to be topped up maybe. Maybe I'm going to take this out on the boat, and this is the only one I want to take. And it could use a little more juice, and I don't have enough sunlight to get it there. But this guy can help out. So I'm we set that up next. Okay. There's the setup. You have to turn on in this case, the DC button, which activates the port, which is now charging Jack Jr. at 42 watts. It's already at 88%. Not too shabby. So what are we pulling now from the Jackery 300? We have 2 batteries that are being charged, as well as the smaller Jackery. The Jackery 160 is what that is. And it's pulling 51 watts altogether. Now this Jackery is capable of having 300 watts pulled at a time. And we're only on 56 here. Let's see what else we can do. Okay. So now we're going to add charging a drone. So what we need to do is, well, let's see, quick charge. Slide that in the USB port. Turn on the port to power it. Let's see how it takes. 38. And it is charging, thanks to the power of the sun, right? And of course the Jackery. So we've got 1 battery, a drone battery, rigid tool battery, and a little Jackery battery, all being charged right now by the Jackery 300. Looks like it just jumped up to 49 watts. Still room to spare. Got a few more ports too. More to come. Quick update now. Got the Jackery 300 pretty busy as it stands. All but 1 port is being used because I don't think I have anything that I could put in that PD 60 watt port. But what I do have, again, is a battery, a drone battery that's being charged, tool battery for rigid, the drone controller, and the little Jackery 160, which is now at 99%. I'd say I've had this on for about 20 minutes. So you can see the Jackery is sending out 44 watts, and it's sitting at 90% right now, as busy as it is. Good stuff.
This is the Jackery Explorer 300 portable power station. Let's take a look at the unboxing and see what's inside. Nice Jackery packaging as usual. Orange and white box. Let's see the contents inside. And it comes with a soft pouch with accessories to include AC and 12-volt car adapter, and the unit itself. Let's take out the unit and take a look at what it looks like. And here is the Jackery Explorer 300. In the box you get the unit, instruction manual, and the case. The unit is 9.1 inches by 5.2 inches by 7.8 inches. Let's power up the unit. Hit the display button and has a full display with watts in, watts out, and percentage to 100% charge. Press the DC button for 12 volt, 10 amp receptacle that can be used with car charging. We also have the USB charging with a power delivery point of 60 watts, quick charge 3.0, and a standard USB charger. And turn on the AC button with 2 110 volt 300 watt receptacles. There are 4 ways to recharge the Jackery Explorer 300. One way is with the Solar Saga 100 solar panel. It'll take about 5.5 hours. With a wall outlet, you can get 0 to 80% in just 4 hours. With a car outlet, it'll take about 5 hours. And with a generator, it'll take about 4.5 hours. As mentioned, you can charge the Jackery Explorer 300 via the sun. Use the Jackery Solar Saga 100 with its DC out into the Jackery Explorer DC input, and you get free solar charging. Thanks to the Jackery Explorer 300, the Jackery Solar Saga 100, and the sun. And here we are at our campsite. We got the Jackery Explorer 300 and the Jackery Solar Saga 100. Great combination of power and solar charging. Bring out the kids and the dogs. Let's see what we can power with the Jackery Explorer 300. Out at the campsite, beautiful spot. We got some lights hooked up on the tent, shining brightly, looking good. We also have inside the tent a fan running on high, cooling us down. And would you know it, we also have an LCD TV playing some Roku programming. Nothing like camping and watching TV. I would say that's pretty awesome.
Okay, here we are. It's a little bit after 6 in the morning, and our power is going to go off fairly soon. They're replacing transformers all around our neighborhood, so it's going to be off for several hours today. So what I did is I bought this Jackery solar generator. You see it right here, the model number 300. And I bought that to see if it would power my modem, which I have plugged into it now. And I'm going to keep an eye on how much draw it takes from it. It's just a modem. It's not heating anything up or running anything. Just a modem. We'll see how much that will keep the modem, how long it will keep the modem charged. And then I can charge the Jackery overnight again for the next day. So we'll see how the Jackery does. I bought this, it's in my price range, and I've heard really good reviews all sorts of places online, especially from the RV people. Yay, RV on YouTube, all the RV people. This is a good little product to them and a good company too. So let me test it out and see how it does. The modem's powered up, so it's working that far. 2 hours and it's down to 74%. Just keeping track. Okay, 4.5 hours of running just the modem, and we are at 36%. Okay, it's 2:06, started at 8:06 or 8:08, so it's basically 6 hours that this has been running on the Jackery, and it's down to 17%, so I'm going to stop. Put the modem back on regular AC. So I know that it can run the modem for 6 hours, which is a good long time. And most times I probably wouldn't have the modem on the whole time, but I wanted to do a test, taking advantage of the power outage for the day to experiment. Have something that will keep your cell phone charged, maybe keep your modem running. And I wanted the modem running because, one, to use my cell phone, to use my laptop with, but also my Ring doorbell all at the same time to keep them all online. It was a pretty good experiment, testing out new battery solar generator for a backup.
Hi guys, going to show you about the Jackery Explorer 300 that I purchased here. I originally purchased it for camping so that way I had on-the-go portable power. I used it for this outlet here. I used it for my coffee maker in the morning. I would just plug it in, run my coffee, unplug it. But I have found out as of late, my sons play baseball, and if you guys have ever heard of Game Changer, you watch the game during the game. It tells you how many strikes, outs, balls, everything like that, and who's playing where. So anyway, I would always have these portable power packs always hooked up to my phone. This is really nice because you just plug it in there and very simplistic. So I've gone through about 4 games without the power going down. I've gone down to 80%, so and that's about it. So games are usually about an hour, hour and a half. So it's actually pretty good. I do not know how long it's going to take to go up to the 100% if you're on zero charge, because I've never actually got there. As far as the device itself, you have the two 100 volt, 300 volt outlets. You have the 12 volt here, you have your DC power, and then you have your USB. The input here is for your charger. So it looks just like this, and then you just plug it into the wall. Like I said, I don't know how long it's going to take to charge from 0%. The side is just orange. Back, it's very portable, very light, very small. This also does come with a solar panel that can charge this device. I am waiting for that to arrive from Amazon, so that will be my next review. Otherwise, it also comes with this cord here for the 12 volt from like your car. Comes with the user's manual, and then it also does come with a nice bag. It does not fit the actual device itself, but it fits these cords in there. So I hope this review was helpful.
Here's the Jackery 300 cord. This is your plug-in for your charging. Your display. It's there. Your light. DC. I don't have anything plugged into that, but that'd go there, so we're not using that. Here, you know, we're pulling 5 watts, but I could zero it out. We're charging at 81. Here, if I hit that, we're charging the iPad at about 8 watts. I'm sure the cord, if you had a lightning cord, it'd be a little higher than that, because I don't think that's a lightning cord. Turn that off. I can go to the plug-in. This will run 5 watts. This is no heat, but it'll do cool air at about 128 watts. So, little cool storage bag, stuff like that they give you. But I love the unit. Pair this with a little connector to go into here and plug it into another, you can link it to another battery and it works great. So no worries, they're small, easy, handheld, come in all sorts of handy for everything.
Hi, I just received this Jackery not too long ago, a few days ago, and it's a really good quality product. I was able to run a lamp off of here and a few other electronic equipment. It goes up to 300 watts, but I always try to keep it under that. But how it works is, of course, you turn it on, and then you can select whatever department that you want, what station that you want within this station here. So you'll press, if you want like the regular plug-in or your cell phone charger, and you can have them all at once. You know, you just press the buttons. You have to press them in order to turn them on. But it works really nice, and it comes with, of course, a plug-in adapter where it plugs into the wall, and also it comes with a car charger. And everything is really good quality here. And even the box is good quality. It's packaged very well. And I want to keep the box just to store it in. It's that good quality. But I highly recommend this. It is really, really nice, very sturdy, and it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. It's the 300 watt. But check it out. And I highly recommend this Jackery.
Anytime I see you, I get a bad vibe. It's someone else.
So this is a long-term review of the Jackery Explorer 300. Had it almost 3 years. Still works like new, still holds a charge. We've used it from anything from charging cell phones to running fans in a horse trailer, running fans for dog box, charging dog collars, running computer. When I bought it, it was $300 and something. Excellent deal for the current price.
Literally one of the best things I own. Always have it with me. Connect everything here. Turn them on, turn them off. Cigarette lighter for charging. Just has always lasted. Powered pretty much everything. Camping, around the house, whatever you need it for. Huge thumbs up.
Okay, it's working on my lamp. It's the AC volt. You gotta tap this button for the green and it works. It also works charging my phone and the C ports, but you can only do one video.